Only two more topics of that chapter, atomic structure. Okay, and we can close the chapter. So yesterday, any doubt in the previous section? In the previous class, any doubt?
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now are you able to hear me?
Ma'am, we are not able to hear you.
Now are you able to hear me?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Still? Now is it clear? Now can you hear me?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, we can't hear you.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear? My voice is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay. So in the last class, we have discussed till the chemical activity of the atoms, right? So in this atomic structure, only last two topics are left, which you have already learned in your 8th standard. We'll just discuss them today. Okay. So yesterday we have discussed that elements, if there are 8 electrons in the valence shell, okay, then those elements will be stable. The atoms having 8 electronic configuration is called as octet, right? Yes. So the 8 electronic configuration is a stable form of an atom. So we know that all the noble gases has 8 electrons in their valence shell, and helium
Yes,
is
ma'am.
the noble gas which is having 2 electrons, that is the valence shell is completely filled, which gives stability to the atom.
Atom.
So even other elements except noble gases, all the elements in the periodic table, they tend to attain stability. So how can they attain stability? Either by, if they are having excess
Losing or
electrons,
gaining
Gaining
electrons.
very
electrons.
good. So either by losing the electrons or by gaining the electrons. And we have discussed that the atoms which lose electrons, they are called as, the elements which can lose electrons are called as,
Electropositive.
very good,
Electropositive.
electropositive element. So
Positive.
by losing electrons, they will get positive charge. Okay, the number of protons will be more, so they will get the positive charge. Whereas elements by gaining electrons, they form,
Electronegative.
yes, they form anions, therefore they are called as electronegative
Electronegative.
elements. Okay, so the number of elements they share or they lose or they gain, that also we can call it as a valency, right? So if they lose the electrons, they will get positive valency, the charge which they get, and when they gain electrons, they will get negative valency. That is the reason in your 8th standard you learn the definition of valency as number of electrons in atom either lose or gain or share. Did you remember the definition which you have learned?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so why
Yes,
we will
ma'am.
get that definition? Because in order to attain the stable octet configuration, either elements will lose electrons or they tend to gain electrons. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yesterday I told you to write down the valencies, that is whether they're electropositive or electronegative. Did you all do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
you all write that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, Pranjal, what is the valency of aluminium? Aluminium, is it electropositive or electronegative?
Positive.
Electropositive. Okay, what will be its valency? How many electrons it loses to attain stability? You did not write? Okay, the atomic number is 13, right? So 283. It loses 3 electrons. So it will get +3 charge, right? Neo for sulfur. Neo, answer for sulfur.
Electronegative, ma'am.
Sorry,
Electronegative.
electronegative. So how many electrons does it gain?
Ma'am, 3.
See the atomic number.
2.
Atomic number of sulfur is 16.
16, yes, ma'am.
16. So electronic configuration will be 2, 8,
2, 8, 6.
6. So it tend to gain 2 electrons. That is the reason it will get the valency -2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it forms, what type of ion does it form? It forms S-2 ion. Right? Now, for chlorine. Yes, Uttirna, for chlorine, is it electropositive or electronegative? Yes, Uttirna, is it electropositive or negative? What is atomic number of chlorine? Yes, Ishwari, atomic number of chlorine?
Ma'am, it's electronegative.
Very good. It is Uttirna, at least you can see this slide and answer, right? The answer is already on the slide. See the next one, chlorine gain electrons, therefore it is electronegative element. Right. Atomic number is 17, 287. So it tend to gain 1 electron. So it forms Cl-1 ion. Right? Okay. Beryllium. Rohan, beryllium.
Ma'am, beryllium is electropositive.
Very good. So what will be the charge on that? How many electrons it tend to lose?
Ma'am, it loses 2 electrons.
2 electrons in order to attain duplet. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So is the concept clear? Electropositive and electronegative elements.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
electropositive elements form cations. The number of electrons they lose will be their charge. That will be their valency also. And number of electrons they gain will be electronegative elements. And the electrons they gain will be their charge. For example, sulfur is gaining 2 electrons. So -2 will be its charge. Its valency will be -2. Clear? Any doubt?
No,
So
ma'am.
now can you form ions for the monoatomic elements?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next, the thing is representation of element. As you all know, we'll represent element with its symbol at the center, atomic number as a subscript, and mass number as a superscript. So what is atomic number? Atomic number is nothing but number of protons or number of electrons. So always in an atom, there are equal number of electrons and protons. That is the reason atom is electrically neutral, right? Whereas mass number, as we have discussed initially, the mass of atom is due to the mass of proton and mass of neutron. Electron is having negligible mass. Therefore, mass number will be the total number of protons plus number of neutrons. Right? So you will get this point. I think you already done this in your 8th standard. How to calculate the number of neutrons? How to calculate number of neutrons?
Yes, ma'am.
Mass number minus
Yes.
atomic number. Did you remember? This you have done in your 8th standard or 7th standard?
Yes, 7th standard.
7th, right?
Ma'am,
Yes.
both.
Ma'am, both.
Both? Okay. So you have to write the symbol of element, atomic number and mass number. Clear? Okay. Just write down the atomic number and mass number. I'll tell you the mass number. Phosphorus. Phosphorus atomic number is 15. Mass number is 31.
Can you repeat?
Phosphorus atomic number 15, mass number 31.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Girija, yeah, ma'am, I joined in late. So, ma'am, can you just give me the summary what all happened till now?
Yes, we have discussed that elements are of two types. In order to attain the stable configuration, what is stable configuration? Having 8 electrons or 2 electrons in the valence shell is a stable configuration. In order to attain that stable configuration, atoms either lose electrons. If they are having excess than 8, they will lose electrons. Such type of atoms which lose electrons are called as electropositive elements. And the atoms, if they are having less than 8 electrons, they tend to gain electrons in order to complete their octet. Such type of elements are called as electronegative elements.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so now we are discussing about representation of element. Yes, did you calculate the number of neutrons?
16, ma'am.
16 neutrons. Yes. Next,
Yes, ma'am.
potassium. Atomic
Could you
number
repeat,
is.
ma'am?
Yes.
Could you repeat for phosphorus, ma'am? Ma'am, due to connectivity issue, I got.
Okay. Phosphorus atomic number 15, mass number 31. So you have to calculate number of neutrons.
Okay.
I know you all are very particular. I know you know this topic, but just for practice, we will solve 1 or 2 questions. Okay. You all are thorough with this in your 7th and 8th also you have done. But just to recap it, we will just solve 2 questions. Then potassium atomic number 19, mass number 39.
Can you repeat?
Potassium atomic number 19,
20.
mass number 39.
20, ma'am.
Okay,
20 neutrons.
Yes, Uttirna, what are the number of neutrons?
Mass number. Ma'am, mass number.
39.
44.
Atomic number is 19, mass number 39. What will be number of neutrons?
20.
Ma'am? 20. 20, ma'am.
Yes, Uttirna. Mass number is 39. What will be number of neutrons? Tell me how many protons are there? Proton, number of protons is nothing but atomic number.
19.
So how many protons are there? 19. Right? Mass number is protons plus neutrons. So protons plus neutrons together is equal to mass number. So protons plus neutrons is equal to 39. So neutrons will be mass number minus number of protons. Are you able to solve?
Yes, ma'am.
Uttirna, are you able to solve? Okay. Your microphone is not working. Okay. Then the last one, lithium, atomic number 3, mass number 9. Atomic number 3 and mass number 9.
Number of
6, ma'am.
6 neutrons.
Number of neutrons. 6.
Right? Okay. So next, the last topic will be isotopes. Okay. So as you all know, isotopes are, while you are writing, you have to mention these. Isotopes are atoms of same element. Even in the previous exam also, some of you 8th students did not mention the word same element. So you have to mention that isotopes are atoms of same element with different number of neutrons. The simple definition which you all know is the atoms of same elements with same atomic number and different mass number. So you can even mention that definition also. So why the mass number is different? The mass number is different because there are different number of neutrons. Is it clear? Okay. So as you all know, there are 3 isotopes for hydrogen. First one is protium. Protium atomic number 1 and mass number 1. Therefore, what does it mean? There is no neutron in that. So it is the lightest atom. Protium is the lightest atom. Whereas hydrogen 2, which is also called as deuterium, having 1 atomic number and 2 mass number. That means you can see here clearly there is 1 proton and 1 neutron. And third one is, yes.
Ma'am, I got disconnected, so can you repeat?
Okay. So isotopes, as you know, these are the atoms of same element having same atomic number but different mass number. Why they are having different mass number? It is due to difference in the number of neutrons. Okay. So as you can see, the first one, protium, having 1 proton and 1 electron, whereas deuterium is having 1 proton and 1 neutron. That is the reason mass number became 2. Whereas tritium, it is having 1 proton and 2 neutrons. So total mass number became 3. Right? So these are the 3 isotopes of hydrogen. Can you tell any other examples of elements who exist as isotopes?
Ma'am, chlorine.
Very good.
Carbon.
Yes. What are the
Carbon.
isotopes of chlorine?
37, 35.
What are the
And do we
isotopes of?
have to learn?
Yes, Taushit.
Ma'am, do we have to learn isotopes?
Yes,
of
you have.
different,
Yes, you have to learn. Yes,
Ma'am,
you
it is 35, 36 and 37.
30.
5, 36 and 37.
Okay. Any other element having isotopes?
Sulfur.
Carbon.
Sulfur.
Carbon.
Yes. Carbon. What are the isotopes of carbon?
6, and 12,
6 is
13.
the
And
atomic
when
number.
graphite.
6, 12, 14.
C12, C14. These two are the isotopes of carbon. Right? Sulfur 32, 34. These two are isotopes of sulfur. So here you learn
Ma'am, can you repeat for carbon
carbon C12 and C14.
and sulfur?
Sulfur, sulfur 32 and sulfur 34. Okay, so now we'll learn about the isotopes of chlorine. As you know, the isotopes chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Before this, I just want to explain that carbon isotopes are 12, C12 and C14. But in general, we will take the mass of carbon. Whatever, when we consider the mass of carbon, we will consider C12 only. We will take the relative atomic mass of carbon as 12 grams because the abundance of carbon 12 is more when we compare to carbon 14. Got it? But here for chlorine, there are two isotopes 35 and 37. The abundance of chlorine 35 is 75%. That means in the nature we can find 75% as chlorine 35 and 25% as chlorine 37. So in order to know, suppose if we take any chlorine atom and if we want to consider its mass, so if we cannot assume completely it as chlorine 35. So generally, to consider the mass of chlorine atom, we will take the average of these two isotopes. we will take the average mass of these two isotopes. So generally atomic mass will be the average mass of these two isotopes. It is 75%, means 75 upon 100 into 35 plus 25 upon 100 into 37. So the total mass, the average mass, we will get as 35.5. That is the reason the atomic mass of chlorine is considered as 35.5. Did you understand? So this is one of the two marks question for you. Explain the atomic mass of chlorine as 35.5.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can you explain it again, the relative atomic mass?
Yeah. The relative atomic mass of an atom is nothing but the total mass of protons and neutrons, right? So generally when we take carbon atomic mass, atomic number is 6 and mass number is 12. So we'll take relative atomic mass as 12 grams. Even though carbon is existing as two isotopes, carbon 12 and carbon 14, 98 to 99% is carbon 12 only. That is the reason when we take carbon atom, we consider its relative atomic mass as 12 grams. But for chlorine, the abundance of the chlorine exists in two isotopes, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Okay, so we can, the abundance of chlorine 35 is 75% and the abundance of chlorine 37 is 25%. So when we want to when we consider the relative atomic mass of these two, when we consider the atomic mass of chlorine, we have to take the average of the atomic masses of these two isotopes, which is called as relative atomic mass. So what is relative atomic mass? It is the average mass of two isotopes, or the total number of isotopes that it exists in. Okay, so taking into consideration their abundance, the atomic mass, the relative atomic mass of chlorine will be 75% is chlorine 35. So 75% means 75 upon 100 into 35 plus 25% of chlorine 37. 25% means how do we convert it into normal numbers? 25 upon 100 into 37. So when we take the average of these two, we will get the atomic mass as 35.5. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? So this is how we will consider the relative atomic mass. Only of chlorine is there for you in the syllabus. Bromine, it's not there, that you'll have in your higher standards. So as of now, you have only for chlorine. So they'll ask you, explain why the atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. So then you have to explain with this equation. You have to write this equation and explain. Got it?
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
Yes. So
Excuse
this is
me,
the,
ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, could you send us this PPT on the WhatsApp group
Why?
Ma'am,
Yes.
for reference while
go
studying?
back to the previous slide for 1 minute.
You have to by heart the isotopes of hydrogen and chlorine. The names of isotopes of hydrogen. I think most
Okay.
of you are thorough with that, but still you have to by heart them. Others who did not.
And can you go to the chlorine isotope
Yeah.
slide?
Yeah.
Cl35 Cl.
Okay. So,
Ma'am,
yes.
ma'am, there are no names for the isotopes of chlorine.
Chlorine. No, there are no names for isotopes. It is called as Cl35 and Cl37. Chlorine 35, chlorine 37. There are no specific names as of the isotopes of hydrogen.
Okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So just let us have a quick recap. So the atomic theory, modern atomic theory states that atom is divided into 3 subatomic particles: electron, proton, and neutrons. Protons and neutrons are present at the center of the atom, which is called as nucleus. So electrons and protons are discovered. Electrons are discovered by which scientist?
J.J. Thomson.
J.J. Thomson. And protons are discovered by
Goldstein.
Goldstein.
Goldstein. Yes. So electrons are discovered by cathode rays experiment, whereas protons are discovered by anode rays experiment. Okay. Then the neutrons are discovered by whom?
Chadwick.
Chadwick.
Yes. So these are the mass and the charge of protons and electrons are 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs, whereas the mass of electron is negligible. So the mass of atom is due to mass of proton and mass of neutrons, right? And Rutherford discovered nucleus by Goldfoil experiment, and he concluded that atom is spherical in shape, having nucleus at the center, and electrons are just revolving round the nucleus, right? So
And there is no path.
there is no circular path. So Bohr, what is the drawback of Rutherford atomics model? If the electron is revolving continuously, it has
No,
to
ma'am.
lose the energy and it has to collapse. Okay, so that drawback has been given, the explanation has been given by Bohr's atomic model, that atom is spherical in shape, nucleus at the center, and there are circular paths, certain energy levels, which are called as orbits or shells, right? So the maximum number of electrons in each shell will be 2n square, can be given by the rule 2n square, right? So this representation of electrons in the orbits is called as electron dot structures. We have discussed, right? So you have to learn to draw the electron dot structures of different atoms and also writing their electronic configuration. Clear? And we have discussed about the stability of an atom based upon octet and duplet rule. Having 8 electrons in the valence shell is octet state, which gives stability to the atom. All other atoms tend to either lose electrons or gain electrons to attain the stability, which is called as chemical activity. So if they lose electrons, they're electropositive, and if they gain electrons, they're electronegative. And this is the way how to represent the atom and calculating the number of neutrons. And coming to isotopes, the most important thing is calculating the relative atomic mass of chlorine atom. Clear? Is every concept clear for you all? Yes. Please solve this question, all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
See, such type of questions will be asked. Nothing will be explain electronic configuration, explain Rutherford model. You will not get such descriptive questions. You will get the questions based upon this chapter will be like this. I'll show you 2 or 3 example questions. Please solve the first one. See, it is given, different atoms are given. Okay, with the symbols V, W, X, Y, Z. These are the symbol of atoms, and this is the mass number is also given and atomic number is also given. So based upon this data, you have to solve these 3 questions. Please solve this question, all of you.
Ma'am, we will write the question also.
Yeah, just take down roughly, you take the question and solve
Okay,
the answer. I just want to tell you, because in your 8th standard you will not have such type of questions mostly. In this chapter you will have mostly such type of questions in your 9th standard. So based upon the data, you have to solve these questions. Are the concepts clear, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, solve it.
Ma'am, done.
Done, Rohan? Is it you?
Ma'am, done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Done.
Ma'am, done.
First,
Wait, I'll ask.
first answer is, I think so.
Why?
Yes,
Why?
first answer is so
Why?
simple, right? Yes. What is the first answer, Taushit? Which atom is having 8 protons?
Why?
Right? Yes.
Why?
Second one, Chester. What is the answer for the second question?
W.
Ma'am, W.
W2, 9 means 2 and 7. Very good. Yes.
Ma'am, W.
Yes, anyone from girls who will answer the third question? X and Y. Yes, Priyadarshini.
X2Y.
X2Y. So what is the valence? X electronic configuration will be 2 and 1.
Ma'am, lithium oxide.
Right?
Ma'am, lithium oxide.
2 and
Yes,
1. Valency is 1 and
Lithium oxide.
Y is,
Ma'am, lithium
Ma'am.
oxide.
Ma'am, I did not understand the third question.
yes. See the electronic configuration of Y, X, right? First X will be 2 and 1. So its valency will be 1 because
ma'am.
it tend to lose 1 electron. Whereas Y atomic number is 8 means electronic configuration is 2, 6. So
Yes,
according to
ma'am.
chemical activity, it tend to gain 2 electrons.
Yes, ma'am.
So the valency of Y will be 2.
Yes,
So did you
ma'am.
remember the crisscross method which we have discussed in first chapter?
Ma'am,
X-
I'm not able
Yes,
to hear
ma'am.
you.
X valency is 1, Y valency is 2. When we crisscross, X will get 2 and Y will get 1. Therefore, the
Ma'am,
formula
I
will
got it.
be X2Y. Got it?
Ma'am, I got it.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the question? Yes, next
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
Yeah, next one. Please solve this.
Ma'am,
Are you able
2
to-
minutes. Can you go back? Ma'am, 2 minutes, ma'am.
Done? Yes.
Done, ma'am.
Solve this. Are you all able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Solve these 3 questions.
Yes, ma'am.
All the electropositive elements are metals.
Ma'am,
Electronegative elements are non-metals. Yes.
ma'am, I'm not able to hear you.
Okay. Now are you able to
Ma'am,
hear me?
these questions. Ma'am, these
Ma'am,
questions
I'm
are
not
based on
able
the
to hear
previous.
you.
You're not able to hear me? Who is that?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, these questions are based on the previous slide.
No. It's not based on previous slide. This is entirely different questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Three different questions. So let me confirm again. All the electropositive elements are metals. All the electronegative elements are non-metals.
Ma'am, done.
Good.
Ma'am, done.
All the
I'm
three?
done.
Ma'am, 1
Yes,
minute.
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Third
I
one.
did not get first.
Yes. Always, are you able to follow?
First is the most.
Always, are you able to follow? Samiksha, you're able to follow?
Yes, ma'am.
You're able to solve the questions?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, are we supposed to rejoin after this meeting ends?
No need. No need to rejoin.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
We'll
you, ma'am.
discuss these three answers and we can leave the meeting. Okay. So in the next class, next week, I'll give you the worksheet for this chapter with some more example questions. And in the next week, when we are having the next class, we'll start with the next chapter. That is chemical bonding.
Okay, ma'am.
Done? Neo, Aditya,
No, ma'am.
done?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Done. Done, ma'am.
Okay. First
Ma'am, 1
answer.
minute.
Aditya, tell the first answer.
35.
35.
35.
35.
35.
35.
35.
Yes, mass number will be 35. Simply just adding that too, right? And second one,
20.
Priya,
20.
20.
20, right? Third one, Ajay, third one. First answer of third one.
A is
Metal.
non-metal. A is non-metal. B is metal, and C is chemically inert.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
How?
Yes. A is non-metal. Atomic number is 9. So electronic configuration will
Ma'am,
be
got it. Ma'am, got it.
7. So it will be gain electron, therefore it is non-metal. B atomic number 20. Electronic configuration will be 2882. So it loses 2 electrons.